Oh no, so it's Imperm or Valor from the looks of it. He probably has Imperm or Valor. But honestly, with how my hand is, I have to go for the draw 2 here. Especially since he uses Ash on that, I have to go for the draw 2. Necro Valley. Honestly, this is just going to be Jackal King Necro Valley pass. Yep, okay, so that confirms it's either Imperm or Valor. And I'm probably going to lose because of that. And I used Into the Void, so my Astrograph is going to go to the grave. Might as well scale it so that doesn't happen, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I could play. It just had to be like, I needed something that I could summon off of Reflection as well. Because again, Reflection couldn't summon Astrograph. It had to be something. It had to be something I could summon off of with a spell counter. But my Jackal King's probably gonna get Impermed, and he's just gonna go full combo. Either that or he just right Gekis me or Feather Duster. Yep. Wow. Who would have thought? So I'm pretty sure that confirms this is Tenpai. I mean, he had a hand trap. He has an Imperm or Valor. Okay, yep, and he just has Kaijus and stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna even bother sticking around for this. Like, it was confirmed he had an Imperm or Valor. Because his field, he had no response whenever Jackal hopped off the field. Whenever Jackal hopped off the field, his field wasn't active. He didn't have a response. But as soon as a monster hit the field again, he had a response. Not to mention my hand was terrible. Oh boy. Honestly, with this hand, I may just have to go for it because I don't have a way to bait Ash here. I might as well just shotgun it. Yeah, okay, no response. Droll, maybe? No Droll, okay. Astrograph being in hand is pretty good as well. Just have to worry about banishing it. Please don't. Okay. Not bad. Honestly, not a bad hand. Alright, so one of my Jackal Kings is banished, and one's in the hand, which means I only have one left in the deck. Oh, there's a Servant, I guess, for follow-up. I feel like getting the third one out is at least a bit safer. Like in my very first duel, I got nibbed, so... Okay, he doesn't have anything. Garuda's not going to be really doing anything for me since, you know... I used Into the Void. No, I could just pop my Jackal King and Pendulum Summon it out and add Endymion there. I don't need to do that. If anything, I could just pop Servant. Yeah, I could just pop this Servant to do that. Put in Endymion, pop... Wait, hold on, I gotta check. Did my third Servant get banished? Doesn't look like it. A chicken game. I mean, if I go beyond to get another Endymion, I think that would be fine. Or I could just institution for one. Yeah, this should be enough spell counters to allow me to do my standard full combo. It's like another 60 card deck, though. I just noticed that. I could honestly pop my Garuda just to be another form of disruption. Or, no, not disruption, but extra spell counters to help replenish spell counters. So yeah, I'll do that. And then I can reborn my Endymion that I sent with that I made with Absolute. Nah. I could, but that would have meant I had to pop more, I would probably have to pop my Servant if I wanted to make IP Masquerena. And it kind of would have been like a waste of spell counters. I don't think IP is a must. Yeah, it's helpful. Don't get me wrong, it's helpful, but I don't think it's a must. I mean, like, if I get super polyed or something, there wasn't really much IP is gonna... If you're gonna get super polyed, they're gonna usually use the super poly on IP. Or, yeah, use her as material, so... In this case, it's more or less the same. Regardless. Yeah, I know. I could have done that, but that still would have meant I would have had to pop my Servant. And I'm not really a big fan of that. Okay, so he kaijus my Omni Negate. So this looks like a Ghost second deck. Ah. He's going to attack over my Endymion in defense. Yep, he's going to attack over my Endymion. Which probably means he has a spell he wants to activate. Alright, pop chicken game only? Right. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right about that. I mean, I still have a way to use Endymion twice here. Set a Metamorph trap. I guess I just negate that, right? Or the trap that he sets. That card, I don't think I wanted to get on the field. You can reveal this card, add one card that mentions what? Max Metamorph from deck to hand. And if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. Okay. I have double Jackal King, so maybe I could negate one, considering what his hand size is like. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But again, I didn't need it here. I didn't need a IP Masquerena. Zeus is the reason. I mean, I feel like if they're making Zeus, they've already forced you to deal with all of your disruption. If they're already going for Zeus, if they go for Zeus. This hand ain't too great either. This hand loses to a single Ash. Alright, Blue Eyes again. Okay. If he doesn't have Ash for my Master Cerberus, I'm pretty sure like the trap is gonna pop my Garuda here. But I guess one way to force out a disruption is to Master Cerberus search Garuda to pop the True Light. Or he just... Wow, okay. I'm expecting at least one more Valor in that hand. I'm just gonna go for the middle. Ah, it is the True Light. Which means I don't think he has the trap. The other one. That pops my cards. Because I feel like he would have chained that to Garuda to negate it. No response now, so I'm assuming he has an Impermer Veiler. He does. This might just be a simple pop go for game type deal. Depending on what he chooses to do here, granted. Yeah, okay, yep, imperming it now. Even though Master Cerberus isn't doing anything but holding spell counters. I can use Materialization to scout if he has another one. That's what I can do. Materialization to scout if he has another hand trap. Magister. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. He could have Veiler. Which is why I'm going to use this Endymion to scout for it. But if he does have Veiler, I can't really stop it, you know? Well, I could go beyond after the fact, but that's about it. Looks like he doesn't. For the time being, at least. I'm playing it safe. I was playing it safe just in case he had another, just in case he had a Veiler in hand to negate my, Endymion, to negate my Electromite. I think if I can get to Selene, I'll have just enough counters to use Endymion's field wipe. I could go either or, honestly. Get another Jackal King. Let's just go ahead and grab the Endymion. And just pray I don't get nibbed. Into the Void, that's another draw. As well as another spell counter for Selene. Start. Come on. And I could have used Magister here, but it's fine. I'll use one of these to make Beyond. So Endymion and Jackal King, so I can make Absolute here. Or honestly, I don't even think I need to make Absolute here. I just go straight into Selene and Endymion board wipe for game. $10,000 damage. And then just in case he has like some other type of... I gotta be careful here. I should be fine. Yeah, it was fine. A Blue Eyes player actually breaking with the new support. That's rare. I gotta check his deck list. Triple Blue Eyes. I feel like you only run 2 Blue Eyes. I don't know about that. Double Raigeki, Feather Duster, Synchro Rumble, 45 cards. Only 1 Fuelos though. Skill Drain, gross. I feel like at most of the times you play 2. I feel like most people play 2 because that way with the trap you can pop 2 cards with the trap. I've seen a lot of Blue Eyes players running 2 because, you know, it allows the trap to pop 2 cards. Okay, making me go first. That always puts me on edge. His hand's not terrible, but another 60 card deck as well. Okay, nothing there. Okay. I think, just to be safe, I'm definitely gonna do this. So I can summon a Jackal, I can activate this to summon Jackal, summon this Endymion now, and then summon Jackal King. Let it resolve. And then now I just summon this Endymion. Okay, he has nothing. So it looks like he has no disruption, so I think I can just let this Endymion go to the extra deck while keeping the Jackal King up for potentially a Nibiru. Definitely want to put in Astrograph and get my draw before I use this Desires. The fact that he's making me go first does make me a bit uneasy. But if it's, I don't think it's Tempai because he's playing a 60 card deck. I don't think Tempai runs 60 cards. Could be Blind Second Kashtira playing 60 cards, which is annoying. I've seen plenty of Blind Second Kashtira decks. Oh yeah, Infernoid is also terrifying. Draw Institution, let's Desires first. One Jackal King gone, Talons is dead. But at least I won't have to worry about making Beyond the Pendulum here. Double Institution, ooh, that's really good. I can search a low scale, and I can search out my 3rd copy of Jackal King. Yeah. I can't search Necro Valley, though, if it is Infernoid, so that's unfortunate. So, to conserve spell counters, I am just going to grab a baby Jackal, and then grab, I'd say, another Jackal King. Right, my third Jackal King isn't banished, or my other Jackal Kings aren't banished, are they? One, yeah, I should still have one left in the deck. Bop, bop, bop. Garuda, eh. No, it's not banished. But again, if it's Infernoid, yeah. If it's Infernoid, then yeah, I guess Necro Rally doesn't really matter. Yeah, Dweller. Yeah, that is Dweller, not Necro Valley. Yeah, it is a bit confusing because they're both technically Graveyard Lock. Dweller just prevents you from activating cards from the grave, and then Necro Valley prevents you from moving cards from the grave. But since you were... Hold on, no. Maybe I could do this, yeah. Usually you only keep 2 Endymions on the field anyway, so... You know what, I'm gonna do it this way for you, Paul. I'm gonna make a play this way for you, Paul. And I used Into the Void, if I'm not mistaken, so I do have to set this talent. No, I didn't even use Into the Void. Yeah, I didn't even use Into the Void, so I can just hold on to this talents. Most of the time I end up using it, so... I am very nervous, because again, it's a 60-card deck that made me go first. And it looks like he has a quick effect, because it's still the draw phase. Okay, so it is Bestials. That's fine. I don't think I want to negate that. I don't think I want to negate Lubellion. Magnuma is probably going to try to banish my Endymion from grave. Or that. Ah, so it's Branded. Branded choosing to go second. That's interesting. So I'm expecting a Super Poly perhaps as well. Super Poly is something I definitely got to worry about. Yeah, he chose to go second. We're just going to banish Mercurier or The level 1, the level 1 Despia monster, Tragedy. Yep, Tragedy. Add Aluber, I'm guessing. Yep. Aluber, the goober of Duber. Okay, so that's probably going to force out one of my negates for sure before he can fusion summon. But then whenever... Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to use Cartesia to force out one of my negates as well. Yeah, I gotta definitely negate that. I want to be able to like reuse that Endymion. I don't want him getting any Bystials out. Yeah, definitely. If he activates Lost, I will banish it with IP, but I have to use... I think I might have to use Vortex first. Because I don't want to lose out on all of these spell counters. Just in case, I will use Vortex here, just in case I need to. And I'm going to negate this as well. This is probably very risky, but... And let's bounce back, I guess, Endymion. Doesn't really matter, so I can search it again. Nope, he has nothing. Alright, that's game. Y'all had me like hyping up over... Y'all had me hyping up all concerns and shit about like what it could be. Wasn't expecting Brandon to choose to go second though. But yeah, he has nothing as far as I'm aware. If he had Super Poly, he definitely would have used it. Oh, is he? Yeah, he quit. Oh, it was a rage quit too. Yeah, Inferno going second is definitely very scary. Yeah, so have I. I've lost to Infernoids too. Yeah, once they like resolve reasoning, once they resolve one of those 3 mill cards, if they resolve reasoning, grass, or monster gate, it's really hard to stop them. As for I'm mentally doing surprisingly good so far. Though there's like only 30 minutes left in the ranked session before it's time for viewer replay, so. Alright, starting off with Lubellion, so I'm assuming this is another branded deck. Ah, I just realized. It's like a 55 card deck or 60. Oh, Infernoid Flood, yeah. It's like a 81% win rate. Oh, is this Bystial Control or something? I'm expecting maybe one of those set cards is the name of that card Flood? What? Infernoid Flood. Just Infernoid Flood. And I think it has like again an 81% win rate. I'm gonna start with Reflection here, see what I can do. I have a feeling maybe one of those set cards is branded Beast. I think one of the set cards is Beast. Or not. Okay, no Droll. But I don't really have much I can do with this hand. There's Servant. Ooh, that's really good. I don't want to play into an Imperm though. You know what? I'm going to let these spell counters gather on the Reflection because I don't want to play into a I do not want to play into a Imperm. And I think I just go for Endymion here anyway, since it looks like he has like no like real disruption. And then I just activate Necro Valley early. And then now, once I activate this, I don't think he can even activate his Bestials. Alright, let's summon in Endymion just to play around back row. Hopefully it's not a Super Poly before I can make Electromite. But whatever it is activatable. Let's see. I feel like I can remove all these counters off of Reflection since I can just use my normal summon for Magister. Let me see. What do I want to search with Institution? I could just search another Endymion. Use it later. I think you mean later with Endymion by bouncing it. Well, no, I need counters on the Institution. With Reflection's counters? Yeah, I know. But again, I would have to use it now because I think I have to pop... I would have to pop Reflection. So I think I might actually want to go ahead and use it. I'm going to search an Endymion. Since his field only lit up when I had monsters on the field. If he has double Imperm, then yeah, that's gonna suck, but it's whatever. Or a Veiler, obviously. It could also be Veiler. His Bestials can't activate because of Necro Valley. I'm a bit concerned though, and Nibiru would definitely hurt. Since I don't have a Jackal King. Yes, well no, yeah, it could be Super Poly, because you could fuse Magnamut with my Endymion. Yeah, Magnamut with my Endymion. And then now my Astrograph in my Endymion. Master Cerberus, huh? I feel like if he has Super Poly though, I now have like somewhat decent follow-up. And there goes all three of my Jackal Kings. Ain't that fun. What are the odds of that? They were all grouped up together like that. Spell power mastery. You aren't really doing a whole lot for me right now anyways, but... Spell counters. I'm definitely going to keep the Necro Valley up. 100% keeping up this Necro Valley. Call by the Grave is dead. Come on. And then let's just add a reflection to be an additional disruption, I suppose, from the hand. I'll place the spell counter on Institution. I have a feeling it might be Super Poly or Nib, and the moment I make Selene, he's gonna drop it. But again, even if he does... I should be fine. Yeah, technically I could do that. Technically I could bounce twice with Reflection. Yeah, I know. None of their monster effects are hard once per turns. Their monster effects aren't hard once per turns, but it's just the effect to summon them. So yeah, if I summon them at the same time, yes, I can trigger them both. But I feel like that won't be necessary if I can just Endymion board wipe them, you know? I feel like that won't be necessary. I'm just gonna pop him though. And again, I think I'm still safe here, even if he does have a Super Poly. Again, I think again, unless he has Nibiru, and he's waiting for me to Pendulum Summon. And even then, I'm still somewhat safe. Okay, now I'm 100% safe. Shut up, Shadow. Let me have this. Come on. Don't jinx me now. You waited that long on a forbidden droplet. How in the world did you wait that long on a droplet? You're essentially negating nothing. Absolute still triggers Engrave. What, you thought you could negate my scale? You can't negate my scales. It's not a monster effect. Unless he's just trying to halve the damage. Didn't even negate my Endymion. And then I'll pop the droplet too, because I can. Add a Despia from deck to hand, don't care. I'm guessing he just wanted to try to stop lethal damage. Negating absolute, yeah, pretty... Yeah, and that's game. Yeah, if it wasn't, yeah, I could just Celine summon like the Reflection or Master Cerberus from hand and make access code if it wasn't enough for game. Wait, hold on. I want to check his deck list. It was branded. He branded player bricking though. What did he end on? Like he had Lubellion in grave. He had Magnamud on field. He had a set tragedy, I think. And his back row was Droplet, Retribution, and I think Banishment. Or something, I don't know. I don't even remember what his other back row. Yeah, I know. I had Neko Valley up, so yeah. I don't know if it was branded Banishment that he had set, but one of them was Retribution, I did note that, and one was Droplet. Anyway, what's the time looking like? I think I have time for maybe one more ranked duel. And yeah, this hand is terrible. This is looking like a normal summon Garuda moment. But yeah, this hand is terrible. God, this hand is so bad. Like, I can't do anything with this. I don't know, this is like my only chance to do something. This hand sucks. And he imperms that, surprisingly. I wish he Veilored my Bash. But it looks like he doesn't... I think he may have another hand trap. Yeah, I can't do anything with this. This is, again, my standard hand. 4 monsters and 1 spell. And the spell isn't even activatable. Scale, Reflection, and Jackal King depends on its servant summon. And yeah, playing, yeah, that's an automatic scoop. Well, that duel ended abruptly, so I can, I guess, get one more in. Okay, this hand is, I guess, maybe a little bit better, but not really. This is almost the exact same. 4 monsters and 1 spell, which is talents. And, of course, they start with Kashtira. How the fuck do they always start with Unicorn? How do they always start with Kashtira Unicorn? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I am not winning with this hand. I am not doing anything with this hand. And now, just like that, I'm on my demotion match back down to Platinum 4. Oh wait, no, never mind. I guess if I lose this next one, I'll be at my demotion. Can I please get a playable hand that doesn't die to a single hand trap? Unicorn's at 2, I believe. Unicorn's at 2. Fenrir is at 1. Call by the Grave, that's good. I guess I can summon Endymion here since I have Call by the Grave. I have Call by the Grave, so I think I can summon Endymion here. And if he has a Veiler, I can call by the Veiler. Okay, whatever. I guess that's a sign to just go ahead and stop. But yeah, it's 4:54, so I think I'll just call it there for ranked, and we'll just move on to viewer replays for the next hour. But yeah, I think the game is telling me to stop. The game is definitely telling me to stop there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to viewer replays.